Is that a sticker pixel art? It looks like vector from here. So the images were made in vector art, but given to me as PNGs, which is a lossless format. So I have the images at a 458 by 458 size. I don't own the vector files. I don't think I can get the vector files. That wasn't part of the agreement. I paid for them? Yeah, they're my emotes, Armored Gimp. Not detailed when scaled up. I understand that. I'm not scaling them up very large though, Red Tango. I'm just trying to figure out, my image is not 1.5 inches by 1.5 inches. One second. Alright, sorry. Raster art size depends on the size of the pixel of the output device. Imagine your emote made of plywood sheets. Okay. I get that, but do you honestly think that they use different size pixels for my emote and not for others? They're not printing, guys. They're using a piece of embroidery software to convert my image to embroidery. And they're saying that the software is saying that the image is 1.5 inches size. They're not printing anything. I don't know anything about embroidery software. I just think the person's kind of silly. TYB, welcome in, bud. Thank you for the host. How are you doing today? Happy Tuesday. This is annoying. Check all these rocks out. That make it easier? Come on. Come on. Ugh. To base it off some format of either 1080 or 2K or 4K, which you prefer. We'll decide that. If I send you an image, Pure Solace, that's 480 pixels by 480 pixels, regardless of what size your monitor is, the image is still going to be 480 pixels by 480 pixels. It might look smaller to you, but the software should be able to read that and know that the image is that size. It shouldn't say that it's 1.5 inches in size. That's super small, dude. I think it's something wrong on their end. I think they're maybe converting it in there wrong, or they're doing something weird with it. I think what they're doing is they're putting the image up on their PC, looking at it, holding their finger up to it, and saying, oh, this is super small. Pure Solace, yes, but the image is still the same size because you have more pixels on your screen. That's why the pixels per inch is not standard. I understand that. That's not something that's why I was asking about those as standard or not. Yeah, it should be trivial scaled up. But even at 72 DPI, if the image is 480 across, that's more than 1.5 inches. If we're talking dots per inch, wouldn't a dot be a pixel in this conversation, or no? Or are those completely different things? Armored Gimp, the image is not 1.5 inches by 1.5 inches, dude. Here, hold on. Hold on. Let me open up one of the emotes. Right here. Open with... choose an app. 1 second, guys. Photoshop. Dot equals pixel. So if it's 480 divided by 72, then it's like almost 7 inches long. Here's the image. This is pixels. I can convert this to be inches. It says 1.5 inches, but you can make this larger. If I go canvas size and make it, even if I made it 5 inches. Hold on, that was image size. 5 inches by 5 inches. Why didn't it change the size of the image? All right, hold on. Even at that size, it looks great. There's no loss. It looks a little garbled, but they're not going to be this size. You could do all kinds of stuff with that when it comes to embroiderment. There's no limitations. If they import at 300 dpi without correct settings, it's 1.6 inches. Okay. So hold on, let me just do this then. There. Armored Gimp. The final image is going to be super small, or 3 inches by 3 inches. It may be locked by 300 by 300. That's fine. But even if it is, you can scale the image up. I can't believe I'm stuck in the water. You can scale the image up. There's nothing wrong with that. There's not gonna like they're saying. It's trivial. The loss is trivial. Oh, this is annoying me right now. I don't want to be stuck in the water. 3,000. What is the expectation of the image to be embroidered on a hat? It's not going to be embroidered at 1.5 inches size. That's stupid. Like this. You see this? They look pretty good on that size. That's 3 inches by 3 inches. No, Armored Gimp. This is $600 is what this is. I wish I had somebody who can do it cheaper, because this is $600. Which is why I'm trying to question the validity of this person. If they're charging me $600 and they're having an issue already with the DPI and trying to figure out how big an image is. I said at the beginning of stream today, I hemorrhaged money today. I hemorrhaged a shit ton of money today. Yeah, pure solace. It's not the greatest in the world. But it's one of the many things I'm having to do right now to get things to work. Part of the revamp, part of the trying to get the merchandise to make sense. Element, that's what I'm trying. That's why I'm asking these questions. That's why I'm asking these questions. Yeah, Armored Gimp. I normally don't do embroidery either, but most of the companies that do hats, they don't just print an image on hats. It's done with an embroidery. But what I did in the very beginning, which is why these look like the way they do, is I had somebody... So the embroidery is only 16 colors. Pure Solace! What the hell?
Coffee.
What the hell? Why did you do that? Why did you do that? You didn't have to do that. Pure Solace. Thank you for the $300 tip. Damn it. You didn't have to do that. So, look. See this hat? The embroidery machine only had 16 colors. So I had a friend of mine a while back convert all of these emotes into the 16 colors. And what happened is you lose a lot of the detail in the emote. So you see this. I'm gonna actually open up the emote next to my head so you can see the difference. Let me see. Right here. This is the actual emote right here. Do you see the loss in the detail in there? Oops. So there's a lot that gets gone. The shadows are gone. The highlights are all dulled out and everything else. But what we can do is, with someone who professionally does it, they can take those 16 colors and mix it in such a way to get the shadows to work, to get the highlights to work. That way, it becomes like a mesh of all the colors and it looks a lot better. That's why I'm having to pay the extra money. I only sent them 30 images, but I asked them to do 50 for me, because when the artist is done making these emotes I've got coming in, I'm going to send some of those out as well. And we're going to have emotes embroidered. And yeah, Pure Solace, this is just one step of many, dude. You didn't have to do that, but I really appreciate you. And I know we were talking earlier and you had mentioned doing something like that, and I said no, but you did it anyways, and I love you, bud. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for supporting me. Armored Gimp, I got your whisper. I'm fine. That art, 2D art is fine. That's not what I'm worried about. I'm just trying to make sure people know what the hell they're doing when they're in the business to do what they're doing. Color dithering, what does that mean? You trying to hit me with a didgeridoo? Hi, TJ. Welcome back in, dude. You step away and then what? What's going on? And you're back. process of mixing color dots to produce something else like 16-bit game. Okay. Yeah, TJ, Pure Solace is an insane individual. I was talking about how I was getting some work done with emotes and told him, and I shouldn't have said it, but I said how much it cost, and so he just went in halfsies on it, which I didn't ask him to do. But I still appreciate it. But I can refund him, but I know if I do that, he's gonna probably give me more. He's that kind of person, I think. He's a masshole. He's a masshole. Alright, we're almost home, guys. We dropped the rocks. We got a little bit better. We're almost at the house. The house is around this corner here. It's going to start coming into the view. Solid floor matters much more than a high ceiling. I understand. But... I appreciate you, bud. Thank you. Like I told you, I was trying to eat away some of the tax money. That way I can write it all off and be negative or break even for the year. Now I got to add $300 to the income. They have a fixed DPI required to convert everything. Well, I mean, and that's fine. We can convert the image to 300 DPI, but you can also scale it up larger. It's going to be on a hat, Red Tango. I don't care how it looks, if we're being honest. I just want the colors to look good. You know what I mean? The person wearing the hat is never going to look at that emote ever again. It's going to be up here. You can't see up here. Everyone else is going to see it. And as long as it looks decent, trust me. It just has to look good from 5 feet away. How you doing, Cray? Welcome in. It's good to see you, buddy. And that's fine. I'm not worried about that. Rip. I'll be fine, dude. This cart was 3,500 pounds. I took all the rocks out of it and made piles of rocks, and now we're good. Congrats on killing the 3 boss. Is Valheim worth buying? Yes. Grant, I would get it right now at its current price because it's going to go up when they're finished with it. So get it for $20. I think it's a great game for 20. It's better at 20 than most games are at 50. Come on, don't do this to me right now. I'll go this way then. Alright, I'm just gonna let them go. Have them figure it out. I get unlimited revisions with this, so if they screw up, we can just get it. Too legit!
Stay alert.
Guys are being raided. Defend us from the raid! What's going on, raiders? Welcome into the stream. My name's Terahdra. It's good to see you. I stream every day. We're a daily streamer now. This is my full-time gig. We play RPG and simulation games, but I'm a variety streamer now. And we just spent the last half an hour or so trying to get this cart into my house. We're still trying to get this cart into my house. So welcome in, guys. You got further than me in this already? Well, you better move your ass. Get good, too legit. Is the fresh water, is the water in the swamp not fresh? 1v1? I'm pretty sure that's fresh water. But guys, welcome in. I put chat first, game second. I hope you guys are having a great day. Chemical Stairs, it's been a while since I've seen you. I hope you're having a good day. Thanks for hanging out. Too legit, what were you working on? Tell me about it. I want to know. Let's go. Let's go. Up the hill, up the hill, up the hill, up the hill. Yeah, we did it. Okay, cool. Worth. Were you playing Cities? Were you playing Oxygen Not Included? Oni DLC. Nice. Things are pretty smooth so far. A big asteroid patch. Do you mean they added a big asteroid, or it was a patch that included an asteroid? How is your verbiage used just now? And the reason why I had to run this stuff back here is because this game won't allow you to portal ores back and forth from a mountain. So we had to manually run it back. But check out our little area here. Oh, RIP 1v1. That's not really a bug. They're going to follow you, dude. They're going to follow you until the ends of the worlds. This was 600 of the weight, was these eggs here. I'm going to have to find something to do with. I don't know. We're going to leave them there until I figure out what to do with them. What happened was the DLC, they miniaturized the asteroids to make smaller all of them. The community doesn't like it, so they brought back the big one. Okay, I see what you mean. I've seen people playing on the DLC, and they did look really small. Well, welcome in, dude. I'm glad you're enjoying it so far. I didn't get the DLC. That's one thing I didn't get with Oni. I wanted to try and master the base game first, which I haven't even mastered that yet. I'm still very, very new. All right, let's get the wood out of here. So yeah, this is my house. For anybody wondering, just tuning in, we got a portal room. We've got our crafting tables here. Down the hallway here, this is going to be a trophy area. We're going to have trophies and stuff. Over here is my smelting area for ores and coal. And then here's the great room. We're working on getting this thing right here decked out. And we're going to be sleeping right here next to the big bonfire that I got set up. It really catered for the experienced players. Well, I heard from certain people that it's still being worked on. Like the DLC is in beta. Which is kind of weird. Why would you release a DLC if it's still in beta? But I'm not Clay, so more power to them, I suppose. Okay. Rocks. Let me get my stuff sorted here. We just recently reorganized everything, so everything's nice and in its place it's supposed to be. So I have a place to put everything. I'm just getting used to where it's all at again. Blacksmithing. Nope, not the sign. Nice. It's weird. It's an EA DLC. Yeah, it's really weird. Yeah, Tech Op, I understand what you're saying. But I mean, this is in better situation than that Oni DLC. That Oni DLC, I heard it was like only 60% or something. It was weird. But as long as you're getting enjoyment out of it, too legit. That's all that matters, right? Is it dark outside? No, it's daylight outside. Why does the water look brown? Oh, now it's blue. Okay, never mind. False alarm. I need some deer meat. Are there any deer out here? Hello, deer? Hello, deer? Come here, Nick. Oh, that was a deer. Where'd you go? Isn't that a mod? More inventory and label stuff? What, me? No, that's a chest. 1v1. It's a literal chest you can make, and that sign exists in the game. This game, this isn't modded, man. Is that an iron chest? It's a reinforced chest or something, but yeah. Just a bunch of poop in the ocean? Probably. Alright, so a deer went out here into the water. Alright, let's get this stuff. At least try. Probably not gonna get it. Nope, not gonna get it. Ugh. Yeah, RIP 1v1. My entire house earlier was just scattered with storages, and now they're all neat and organized. Just like how your KSP isn't modded, right? Yeah, I've seen pictures of that. That's pretty modded. But yeah, no, this is a regular thing. So if you go into the build, signs are right there, and then this right here is a reinforced chest. And then right there. Holds double the stuff. No mods at all. His torches never go out. Those things stink when you have so many. Well, I mean, I'm thankful I've got so many because I've got all of this resin to go around. I'll happily use all the torches. It's upkeep, man. It's upkeep. Out of wood. Nice base. Thanks. We actually just redid the entire inside earlier during the stream. We found where motor is, and I said after we found out where motor was, we were going to redo the base. Not on stream. 1v1. The goal on stream is to kill all the bosses. I kind of want to build a castle, make it look really cool and stuff. Check out the chimney I built. This is the chimney for the bonfire. Isn't that pretty wild? See if I can get up there. We put a little roof on it right here. But it's a giant chimney. How you doing here, Ian? Welcome in, dude. We're about ready to change it. And then we got chimneys like this throughout for the smaller fires. That one, this one, that one. And then over here is... This is where I used to sleep, was this part of the base here. Change to what? We're going to change from iron to silver. The wolf gear. There we go. You like the roof ladders? I think they're a necessity at this point, Pure Solace. I did have to use a little bit of iron in my construction for these pillars right here that surround the bonfire. That way it keeps the chimney up, because that chimney is very heavy. So there's the bonfire there. There's the stairwell to the smelter area. And then here's everything else. Alright, let's get this stuff worked on. I smelted a bunch of it, but we gotta smelt some more of it. And I need food. I'm starving. Which I went out to get food, but I didn't get any. So let's make some carrot stew, I suppose, in the meantime. It's not a lot of health, but it's stamina and it's food.